Hey friends, Sanjay here with Liazon Marketing. I hope you guys are doing good. I want to share with you a tip. It's a hack that can get your listings indexed really fast. Okay. So I took permissions from one of the sellers account that I'm working with on. They are going to launch. Oh man, this is a huge account. They're going to launch over 1,800 products in the same in the same niche. All right, so let me share with you and let me show you this simple technique that you can actually go and create it yourself. While doing this, this technique works excellent when it comes to variations. Okay, excellent means excellent. The reason why I say excellent is because let me find so right now we are in the process of building it. We have to reach 1,800 products. We have all the products. We just got to build it. Right now we're at 276 and we started beginning of August. So let me show you what you can do. Let me go to Amazon, put it this way, faster. Okay. So this is the product that the customer is selling. Okay, we're gonna have like several variations in this one. So those of you who don't know what the back end of a listing is, I cannot show the back end of this listing, but I'll show you some things for you to understand. So this is the front end of the listing. Okay, front end of the listing like this. Now, what goes in the back end are information that the normal client does not see. And that's called the SEO strategy that goes from the back end of any listing, whether it's Amazon, Google, Wayfair, Shopify, Etsy, eBay. That's the back office. And in the back office, a lot of stuff goes on that the actual customer does not see. The customer only sees the listing, they see the images, and that's it, finish. But the actual fun part is relies in the back end, and that's where we guys come in at Liazon Marketing. Okay, so basically, in order for you to index faster, let me tell you what indexing is. So, for example, garage door, torsion spring. If I'm going to go to Amazon and search for this product, okay, that basically means there's about 506 results. Means about 500 some sellers selling this product. Not a very saturated market because, some products, if you're going to find on Amazon, you're going to get like 10,000, 50, 100, half a million results. Okay. So very less saturated product. Now, if you want to sell, look, I'm giving you a clue right here. If you want to sell this product, I have connections with the local wholesalers here. So if you want to sell it, I can hook you up with these guys. Okay. I, of course, will negotiate the best price for you. And if you want them packed or anything like this, we can definitely take care of you. We offer services to do the packaging and everything for you. Okay. So 506, not a whole lot of competition, but you have to know what to sell. Now these springs, they come in over 130 different variations. Means variations of the size and the color and blah blah blah, everything. Now you have to really know which size to sell, because you don't want to end up buying a container from China or India or wherever, and you spend $500,000 to $1 million not knowing the facts of what's going to sell. Okay, now this is like, if you get my service, I would recommend you to definitely launch a product like this, because this is where the money is. Some of the sellers that sell this product, they make easily between 25 to 38% net profit. Net profit means after all expense paid. That includes my fees also. Okay. So honestly speaking, that's the amount of competition we have. Nothing over there. Back end of the listing is basically, this is the front end. The back end is all the fun part. Now, what do we do in the back end? In the back end, we fill up some major information that Amazon requires. Uh, if you don't know, don't play with that because your one simple mistake can delete your can suspend your listing. Okay, so you got to be very, very careful on which information you're filling out and which not. Okay, anywhere where it says a warning, don't even touch it. Just write not applicable and get it out. It depends on the product what you're selling, but in this case, uh, anywhere where it says warning, I just leave it alone. I don't want to get into it because it's a lot of problems. Now, for example, let's say the spring that we saw has a variation of, let's say, 30 listings. So these are the type of keywords we have located for those, let's say, 30 variations. The seller in this case is going to sell about almost like 800 listings, variations, and then put it into sub variations, and it goes crazy. We have like about 816 some listings just going to concentrate on this particular product. Okay, so it's a very huge opportunity for anybody who wants to sell. And in fact, if you want to sell this particular product, we can link you with this seller, the seller that I'm showing the information. I can link you through the seller so you can take the opportunity of grabbing the rankings and everything that they have earned so far. Even though it's the beginning from there, for them, they are spending a lot of money to improve their brand. So you can really take the advantage of growing yourself, selling this seller's brand along with selling your own brand. So now you got like same product under two different category, two different organization, and you can make money both ways. Listen, not a lot of people know this stuff, but this is how you really make money. Okay, so let's say, for example, let's take the highlighted ones in red. Let's say if you used all of these keywords in the backend, okay, targeting those variations. What are you going to do? Excuse me. The simple technique here is, if you want to index faster for that keyword, first thing is ranking. You're going to rank for that keyword. Then we have to optimize that keyword to make sure that it starts to index. And once it starts indexing, then your PPC spendings become much lower. When you are not ranking for that keyword, you can spend anywhere from $5 to $12 to $18 per keyword phrase. As soon as it starts ranking, that amount of money is going to decrease. And if you get indexing, you're going to see more organic sales than you're actually going to see pay-per-click sales. Okay. So what I have done in this case, and this is what I do basically with all my clients, and this is a very simple strategy, but it works, my friend. It works like crazy. So what do you do basically? You have, let's say we targeted these keywords in those 30 variations. All you have to do is you got to copy all of this and create a PPC campaign. And when you create the PPC campaign, you want to be careful not to exceed over 1,000 keywords. In this case, if I look at this PPC campaign, then this one is we are targeting, let's say 657. How many products so far we have made in the springs? Is 141 products so far. Now I'm not gonna go in the back end of this because that's where the fun part begins. But what you have to do is you have to create a campaign. You have to target the same backend keywords that you are using in the backend of a listing, and you're going to retarget those same keywords in the PPC. And you're going to align either your ASIN, whether you're selling one ASIN or several ASINs under that variation, then you're going to target all of them over here and you let it run. And make sure that your budget, that you set your budget very high. In this case, we have left it at $100 a campaign. Now, going further, what we are doing here is we're looking for profitable keywords. Nothing but profitable keywords. Why? Because let me tell you something. If we are going to look at this list right here, okay, there's, let's say, 1,000 keyword phrases right here. See, many sellers, they want to be on the first page, first spot, okay? And the mistakes that a lot of sellers make is they go after the very high-end related keywords to win. Now, if I go for this particular keyword, garage door, torsion spring, because this is the main keyword phrase for this product, if 1,000 of them are going to bid at the same keyword phrase, guess who makes the money? Of course, Amazon, because now there's more demand for that keyword phrase, and Amazon just keeps on raising and raising. The highest I've seen the bid on this one when I first started this listing was like about $16.12. I'm like, no way, man, that's too expensive, because you know there are other ways to grab keywords than actually targeting the main listing. So in other words, if I'm going to go, let's say, for example, let's take a keyword. Okay, here, garage door springs pair. Okay, not very popular keyword phrase, but let's look at it in Amazon. So if I'm going to type this particular keyword phrase, the main one, it shows about 506 results. Now, if I'm going to type this keyword phrase, okay, let's see how many are actually indexing for this keyword phrase. You see, 501, so it decreased a bit. If I take another garage door springs, let's see, replacement. Okay, if I'm going to take this particular keyword and target, you see it comes a little bit higher. So we have to basically find the keyword phrase. Now you can use Helium and look for search volumes. You can use Google Keyword Planner and look for search volumes. The way I like to do it personally is right here. Look, what I'm doing here is, let's take this one for example. You see, I just prepared this like a couple days ago. And what I'm doing here is I am targeting it at only 2 cents a bid. Okay. In order for these campaigns to work, it's gonna take a couple of weeks to work, because I'm targeting thousands of keywords over there at 2 cents a piece. Now, these are impressions. This is the number of time it has been shown that whatever I'm targeting here, that's the number of time. So it's relatively very low. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to warm up the PPC. I'm trying to warm it up in such a way that when it starts giving me results, that's when I'm going to boost my bids. Right now, I'm just relaxing. I'm just letting it warm up, take its time. Just like before you exercise, you warm up 5-10 minutes. Same thing here. You just warm up 2-3 weeks. Just let it run. Let the listing speak with the PPC, and the PPC speak with the algorithm, and let them do their stuff. No problem. But the results, once the results start coming in, Okay, I'm actually looking between 3 to 4 weeks. I'm in no rush. I know how these campaigns work. I've done a lot of testing on these campaigns, so I know exactly how they work. It probably wouldn't work for many things, but in this case, because this is such a low competitive item, definitely it's going to work. Okay. Placements, we have put it at 25%. So when the results start coming in, when we see the actual low bid keywords starting to work, I mean, think about it, buying a keyword phrase at 2 cents a bid. You know what? Would you rather target a keyword phrase at $16 a bid, or would you rather target something at 2 cents, or maybe 5 cents, or maybe 25 cents? Of course, because the lower the bid you're bidding, and if you're getting clicks and you're getting purchases, that's the amount of, ACOS you're making. You're making relatively low ACOS, means low spending, higher returns. That's what this is, returns of services. So if you can look at this, because this is a brand new account that I just started from the beginning of the month. So it's there, it's moving slowly, but it's doing its work. Okay. Look, in the 1 month, let's take this back. Let me go lifetime on this. Okay, so look, we spend $42 to make $512 sales. This is our ACOS, 8.17%. Okay, the client is making nearly 32% net profit here. So if from 32% they are losing 8%, still it's not a bad deal. Still they're making 24% and change. Okay. Now this is just extra sales from PPC. If we look at the normal sales, so let me show you something. What am I doing? Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build organic sales more than spending money on PPC. In order to do that, I gotta get indexed faster. And to get indexed faster, there are techniques that we need to use. There's strategies we need to apply. And that is what we are doing on this account. So I did a lifetime over here. Let's do 30 days, because in the sales chart, I can only look at 30 days sales. Okay, so 30 days, again, 18, because it's a relatively new account. So from PPC, we did 18 sales. Okay, let me show you how much we have done in 30 days, how many units we have sold. From PPC, we got 18 sales. Okay, we're going to go here and we're going to take it back to 30 days. And you can see here, 76 units, a big difference in sales. So that means we got nearly 58 units sold organically. Okay, that is that is the fun part of this business. In order for you to sell 58 units organically in the beginning of the launch, means that's a very good launch. Excellent launch. Okay, I'm not doing for me, but all I'm saying is there are techniques that we need to follow, and if you use this strategy, you are definitely going to improve your sales. Okay, another way of looking at indexing, let's look at this product again. Let me just take one of their, okay, this one. So let's say, how would you find out? Somebody recently asked me in the YouTube, how do you find out if the keyword is indexing or not? And if it's not indexing, what procedure you can take? So I would highly recommend you guys to use the Helium 10 software. If you want a coupon, I'm going to attach the coupon under this video. But use it. Use the 10% off or the 20% off for 6 months or whatever it's offering you. So here, you see, you're going to put the main keyword, you're going to put a plus sign, and you are going to paste the ASIN. Now, if we see our product showing up for this particular keyword, that means it's indexing. Okay, so let me just copy this and let's check it out if our product is showing up for this or not. So we got these guys here. So far it doesn't look like it's working, but that's okay because we just started. Okay, don't also forget that that is the main keyword phrase to target it. That's the most expensive keyword phrase. Let's look at the other one here. Okay, I'm gonna do this one and let's see if this one is getting indexed. So I see, let me see. I don't think it's getting indexed yet, so that's okay. But as you can see, there's not a lot of competition here for this product. Let me look at it. Generic. Oh, well, guess what? It is getting indexed because these are the images for that brand. So that's good news. You know, so if anybody goes over here and types in this particular keyword phrase, I believe there was like 651 results. And if your product is getting indexing for it, well, guess what? If people are going to do constantly clicks on that product or that keyword phrase, or they keep on writing this keyword phrase in Amazon, well, guess what? If you're indexing, you can win the Amazon Choice Bestseller Award, Amazon Choice, badge, and these are very, very important, important things to really, really go after. Now, another strategy which I used in that particular campaign was this right here. So look, I went after keywords that were somewhat related to the product, not actual the product, but if it's a garage door spring, then it has to do something with, so like, for example here, so garage door spring safety cable. See? Now watch this. Because all of these are connected, the products are connected, you never know if somebody's looking for a cable, they might end up, this is like just there. There's a 50% chance that somebody might just go and purchase the springs from you. Why? Because your product showed up on that page, on that results, and this is how you are basically going to, show up. So here we go. We got 550 results. Now let me tell you something. These guys who are showing up, and you see, they're sponsors, so they're targeting that keyword phrase, which is a good thing, so they know what they're doing. You understand? They know how to play the game in Amazon. Now, those of them who don't know, simply don't know. Okay? Let me tell you, 97% of Amazon sellers do not have a clue what they're doing on Amazon. So our competition is only 3% of Amazon sellers. But let me tell you one more thing. You don't need to worry about those 3% because you're not going to compete with them. You're going to go after the 97% who don't have a clue what they're doing in their business. Because if you compete with your competition, guess what's going to happen? There's going to be a price war. There's going to be, high demand on bidding keywords. You want to stay away. Let everybody make money. Be happy. But what you do is you go after sellers who don't have a clue. And that is where you make money. So if a seller who's even selling cheaper than yours, guess what? They have a bad listing. They have no clue what they're doing. And when you target those kind of sellers, my friend, you're winning the game. They're losing, you're winning. You're taking advantage of everything, okay? So there's a lot of techniques, a lot of strategies that go behind the scenes. And if you hire me, I will definitely help you in the right direction. Now, you see, some of these are actually showing up So this is the only guy showing up. Not much in there, but very few sellers are showing up. You see a lot of sponsors. Now, these sponsored ones would be very, very cheap in terms of launching because, you know, it's a very cheap, what you call, very cheap keyword phrase. Well, if you want to see how much that keyword phrase is really costing us, let's have a look from Amazon just to get a hint if I'm going to do that particular keyword phrase. So we're just going to take simple Outlook and I'm going to show you. So let's see. Let's just add, no, this one is not in stock yet. Okay. So when you see like this, an exclamation mark means the listing is not updated completely. So we're working on that. Let me see. This one is in stock. Okay. So for example, we went after that and we're going to do, in order to see how much the keyword is going to cost us, we're going to do manual targeting and we're going to enter the list and we paste. For example, if we're looking for this one, add keywords. Okay. So the cost that Amazon is saying is between 87 cents, 65 cents to $1.09. Not bad. I mean, it's decent, it's reasonable. And the highest over here goes 120 and 125. So exact matches, if somebody goes and types in exactly that same way, then your bidding will be from there to there. But if they type it in a different way, in a phrase match and a broad match, then this is it. Now, broad matches are much cheaper to bid on than phrase match. But if you are going to launch your product, make sure to go after exact match first so you can grab a few sales. And then when you want to apply strategy, what I'm doing to index, then you can start with a very low bid. You can start with, 25 cents, 5 cents, 2 cents. Like what we do, we know exactly what we're doing. So you can go here, custom bid, and you can go 0, 2 cents, and then here. So this is first launch. Target the exact keywords, try to be in that range so you can win it. I always like to go 5 to 10% higher than the highest amount. But if you're in the launching process, does not matter what Amazon is saying over here. Just do your thing. Because there are certain times of the day or night when somebody is online searching for a product using a certain keyword and there's nobody out there looking for it. So if you win a keyword phrase on a bid at 2 cents at 3 in the morning, then that's your win right there. That's how you win. Okay. So for example, let me show you. I saw one that actually came through at 2 cents, but the customer did not click. Let me show you. They saw the product, but they didn't click. But that's okay. It's part of the game. You're not gonna win all the clicks. So you just gotta take it one step at a time. Campaign manager, and there we go. So you see, impressions came, so far we have 14 campaigns. They came at 51,612. Now our goal is to go in the millions. So after 3 to 4 weeks, we should hit in the millions. Impression means that's the amount of time the product has been shown up. So we're targeting over 4,500 different keywords to really show up for all of our products that are active. And if we get it, it's a gold mine. Okay. So look, there's one, this is for another product, jewelry, at 2 cents a bid. Okay. click-through rate was 6.25. Okay, what did you lose? 2 cents. Not a big deal. But if you look over here, our normal cost per click was like 26 cents a bid. 71 clicks came at 26 cents. Okay. And it cost us $18. Click-through rate of 73%. So basically that divided by that equals to 73%. And out of that, we got 8 sales. Still not bad. Spend $18 to make 240 bucks. Man, I can play with this all day long. Okay, same thing here, 55 clicks. Why? So why is it that a person clicked and did not purchase? Well, it could be several reasons. Maybe they didn't like the looks of the product. Maybe they didn't find the size they wanted. Maybe they found the product cheaper elsewhere. You know, things happen. Things happen. There's nothing you can do there. Okay, over here, 7 clicks and no sales. So this probably would have happened because we're targeting our competitors here. Maybe they're bidding higher on those keywords. So we're just looking for a hope to get those profitable keywords. Now, of course, we can go and increase the bidding, but that does not guarantee that we're going to win 100% of those clicks. There's no guarantee for that. But what this is doing right here is, if I'm going to look at the reports, it is going to tell me that those purchases were from which particular keyword. Now, that is a strategy that you can apply towards your listing. You get the winning keyword and you bid it aggressively. You go to Amazon, you find out, just like what I did a couple minutes ago. You go to Amazon and you find out how much is the maximum bid, and you multiply it by 3 to 5 times and bid it so aggressively that nobody can win that keyword except you. And if you get, listen, my friends, if you get one good keyword phrase as an Amazon choice or a bestseller or Amazon whatever batch you get, you can make a fortune from that one keyword phrase. I mean, I have handled sellers. They have made thousands of dollars from that one keyword phrase. You don't need to worry about thousands of keyword phrases. You just want to get those magic phrases in your hands, so you grab onto them and you just go and target them. So if you got one good keyword phrase that is making you thousands of dollars every month, just imagine what if you get 3, 5, or 7, or 10, 12. That's all you need. You don't need to be all over the place. Just concentrate on those main keyword phrases, bid aggressively, and get it indexed all the time, so nobody can compete with you and you are the winner of the game. All right, my friends. So here's a great strategy. Those of you who who listened to this video did not understand, look, I have been in your shoes. It took me nearly 4.5 years to understand PPC. Now I can eat, sleep, and walk with PPC. So look, it takes time. You know, there's 2 ways of running a business. I'm just going to finish in a couple minutes. There's 2 ways of running a business. Either you learn and then you handle it yourself and you go through the struggles and go back and forth. Because let me tell you something about how Amazon works, especially Amazon. Anything that you learn up to date is no longer valid, because Amazon, they keep on changing the rules and regulations so often that everything that you did is just lost. So either you make it 100% and handle it yourself, or if you're busy with other stuff, you know, hire somebody, hire an agency, hire me, hire whoever you like, but let the professionals handle the work for you, because this is what we do for a living and we know how the system works. Okay, so I hope you understood, and if you have any questions, please, you know, ask in the questions, and Same stuff, subscribe, like, whatever you like. Okay, so from this week onwards until December, I'm going to do a lot of PPC videos. Okay, so welcome, and I wish you guys all the best. And if you want to learn more about my business, you can visit me on right here, liazonmarketing.com. This is our website. We give you everything. Okay, the store audit, it's complimentary. So if you're new to Amazon, or if you already have a product launch, if you have thousands of products, 500, you want a store audit, there is no cost to you. Just come to the contact us button right here and just schedule. Either you put your information here, or you just go ahead and schedule your Calendly appointment, and I'll be happy to meet you guys personally and take it from there. Okay, so we do handle Amazon, Google, Etsy, eBay, Walmart, blah blah blah. We do all that. Okay, if you are selling Google, we even work on websites. Okay, we even do the back end and everything on the website that it needs, and that's it. So all the best to you guys, and thank you very much for watching. And I hope, look, I love when people ask questions. It's good. It's a way to learn. Sometimes even I learn from question asked. All right. Thank you again, guys, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye bye.